Don't scream. I just want to wish you all a happy Halloween. And when...
Have you been worried that Halloween will be different this year? I know so many families already saying, what will it look like? And we love this holiday. Well, Alan Baird and his family say, don't you worry. They're going to be doing some COVID-friendly, spooktacular displays, especially if you live in Lehigh. Alan is from Hauntworks Digital Effects, and your family has been in this scaring business for decades?
Yeah, for over 20 years. They've been doing it since before I was born.
Really?
So, yeah.
So you were born into this haunted experience.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Tell me about the Baird Manor.
So Baird Manor, my uncle's always called it Baird Manor all the years that he's done it, but it's always been physical props and displays in his yard. This year, with COVID, we wanted to do something, COVID-friendly that people could drive by and still see the display. And my uncle's a huge fan of Disney and Haunted Mansion, so he bought a short-throw projector, and he decided to do something called projection mapping on his full house.
What is projection mapping?
So projection mapping is you get the special projector, the short throw projector, and then you create a map on the house, which is essentially just an image that has all the lines and everything on it. And then I take that into my compositing software, and I do all of the special effects and everything on there, and then we project that onto the house.
So it, in essence, changes the entire outside view of that home.
It does, yeah. And so we project the exterior of the house, we project also like interiors, and we do other special effects. Like one of the ones you'll see is we set the house on fire, and we do all sorts of really cool effects that you couldn't actually practically do with the real haunted house. We can do anything we want with the projection.
How long does something like that take?
So this was my first time doing it. I hope to streamline it a little bit, but this show took me about 5 months to work on. So I'd work on, any spare time I had off work, I would work on the show. And so the show ended up only being 8 minutes long, but about 5 months of work.
Is it because the size of the projection and the size of the house?
Yes, and there's just so much detail that we do in it. It's just, yeah. It's
Alan, it
such
reminds me of, if you're a fan of the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland, that's what it feels like.
And that's where we're drawing a lot of our inspiration from. Like I said, my family's a huge fan of Disney and Haunted Mansion, so we wanted to bring that home and do something we could make our own, but still having the feel.
Is that what Disney does? Is that this exact same technology?
Well, Disney does do projection mapping, like on their full castle and stuff like that, and they do use some of the same programs that I use. It's a very similar technique. They have obviously a lot more budget to do it, way bigger, but yes, it's the same techniques and same...
So this is all set up, everybody, at your uncle's house. This is what you've been working on for months and months in Lehigh. You're still testing it.
Yep.
But by October 1st, this is a display that everybody can drive by and take a peek at?
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, like you said, we are testing it in the final phases, but by October 1st, the show will be running. And then if COVID permits, there will be a walkthrough display in our backyard that has, more traditional physical props, as well as some smaller digital effects and characters and creatures and things like that.
I love it, though, because it's free, it's family friendly, and it's still something you can do and plan on for Halloween. Not only that, if you're thinking of decorating your own home for the holiday, you're selling now some of these same things that you use to do the Baird Manor. Yeah,
I do. I have a website. It's called haunt.works. And it's the company that I started after creating this projection mapping show. I got a lot of interest from people. They're like, I really like these effects. Is there anywhere I can get them? So I'm like, all right, I'll sell them. So I've condensed some of the effects down into individual effects, and I sell them. You can purchase them, even some of the ones that you see in Baird Manor, and you can put them up on your house, in your window, wherever you want.
How the heck do you do the picture and then it starts moving?
So it's lots of different ways that you can do it, but the way that we do it is we take the picture of the house, and then it's just a mixture of compositing like stock images and stock clips and things like that, as well as ones that we record, and then blending them all together and then just animating it inside of Adobe After Effects.
It's so super cool.
It is.
Like, Alan, I feel like I can't just put pumpkins by my door this year.
Yeah, well.
After talking to you, I have to up my game.
For sure.
Everybody, if you'd like to up your game, go to our website and we'll link you to their social media. You have to see these videos. What they've done to Baird Manor is absolutely amazing and a labor of love, because it took you a long, long time.
Long time, yeah.
Facebook, Instagram, abc4.com/GTU. Again, you can start driving by that on October 1st. Alan, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Up next, everybody, what do you say when your kids are ready to pierce their ears? We have an answer for you next when GTU returns live.